The smell of hot asphalt is not always welcome, but it's always a sign of progress. It allows work to move forward, and in this case, it patches up the access trench recently closed. Down beside the passenger terminal, it was clear that preparations were being made to receive new concrete. The red wires of the heated sidewalk elements are quite visible here. Down behind the resource building, it seems likely that calibration of the new standby generator was being undertaken. Tuesday launched with the occasional light drizzle, but work around the switch building was in full swing. Out on the finger docks, electricians were busy rigging the lamps on the posts erected last week. They also installed a hazard warning light beside the bubbler cabinet. For some reason that's not immediately clear, the last lamppost on the east end of the south finger dock is taller than all the others. A little higher up the dock, work continued on what appears to be a form of shelter. Meanwhile, there was substantial activity in and around the shack that will house the hydraulic controls, and we'll learn more about that as the week goes on. Substantial effort continued to be invested in the preparation of the last sections of the heated sidewalk. Up around the switch building, concrete was being cut and removed. The welders from MJW and Tenants Welding, who've been busy for some time with safety ladders, had made their way out onto the water again and were moving between one and another, ensuring the full fixture of each installation. Tuesday produced one rather unusual observation, and that was the filling of what appeared to be metallic trays with sand. If anyone can offer an explanation, I'd be interested to know just why this was done. It will round off Tuesday with what must be the signature achievement, the installation of the pendant control arm. This wasn't accomplished without a fight. But nothing defeats a determined crew. Next morning saw work to clean, clear out and confirm the depth of a mount for a bracing arm. Work on both the controls and the hydraulic systems of the ramp was moving ahead quickly. On a day of major advances, perhaps the biggest was the introduction of the column that will support an electronic notice board. Thursday brought the heavy aroma of hot asphalt to the site once again. Down at the ramp, this week's focus, work was being done on the pendant control arm. Work continued on the heated sidewalk, and the welders briefly took to the boats again. With holes drilled and clean, it was time to apply the epoxy gun and then to fit the fasteners. Up around the switch building, with the fresh asphalt laid and gravel levelled, fencing was coming down. A quick look at the end of the working day revealed that the cross pieces on the column for the notice board had been placed. A visit towards sunset also revealed that lighting and power were in place on the dock. Overall, things are looking pretty promising. Friday saw our welders at work on the water once again, but they must almost be running out of ladders. And others have shown a willingness to turn a wrench as well. The hydraulic specialists continue to install and prepare the systems on the ramp, using in some cases sophisticated instrumentation. Nearby, guardrails around the ramp tower have been installed. All the work, quite properly, is recorded and noted. We'll close what has been quite a long update with a word of thanks for watching and a look at the Wolf Islander 4 passing the Royal Military College just after sunset.